Alright, Sidanka Utumfunya Kupong, when I do money just a power, Sherman Mienu. You could also for or may I say as a four, Tashamada Boji, where you move Sunny, the Dean as Sidanka, the Dean Ayen can the Dean and Tuntumonka. One Pempensua or the Abedu, de Bia Mecasa, Sir Oda, no one sorry, Uno Yakupon, in Yas and Missabia. Sansa, one of boss, so as I say, or not in a one. It is one some whom only call you. Nasa Okodana, dear Chua. E pacho wona aka no etia bebi odu bia no sese Yakopon bebi odu adu no eye ede ya ho fe ene anim de bi ene sike bi ewo ene kasa kase bi aye demu ananse ene bosim sike bi ayeje na mu madom no ena asome no mienu so eti efiri mu ade nyina yefi akoma mu efro kwa henwo nanim de kasa de wa yeso ebro adwen ene ntiase so bebi awo a wote enka ena anumre yi Yamwakwa Bakwan Sonkoso at the back 4 Stars Radio US of Atlanta, Georgia, and our friends 4 Stars Radio Ghana. You do any say ya, you didn't come more near your quite a bit me a faso abua ama a Ghana to me a fine temper, dear friends, and said 24 says, open so can't some so 2 for Nakopua and a Okagu and Framon. Then say, a banker semu, ye to me honum, and Oyo Mampainos na. Uyo bia utie temamufo asemwa de umbeka bia no utie empo se wantie kura na o cabinet ya wo no mo ya adwuma no omutimi e de information no e de mo ya trase e da nwumi ya da je ni poso tan se ene niema e baba edi no ano ode pa empenyufo akudam a omunim de e wo eye media industry no no omo ebeka ye ho na yetimi abo ama ne nyina yetimi akoso je bia wa o teke bia no ye mo akwa Bakwan Sonkoso e de ba 4 Stars Radio 4 Stars TV and then peni akudam a me ne mo bedi djumadi enanube yi eye eja asafo aka na afenso no ofayaw ye kano amanyosemu ye nkuransem ye totonuama obi aka asem bi ye nhwe de pomase bra empenifo we uyom firim a akwese wasaka poma no wandwam akwese wadron Africa one farm Madagascar anka ho ntanwumei benim penifo bedin koma ma no me nyina tumi akoso ye nti enanwumei nyame be nyame ama na nko anso aye na nko a enka pese ye de dwumadi be bawie no inshirani nimdie bi e wo dwumadi mu a won so idea bi a pese de support no won so betumi abo ma bi atumi akoso ya no akọ eye YouTube no subscribe to 4 Stars TV no akọ Facebook 4 Stars Radio 4 Star TV na ma nyome bi e be gu akwa mu bia no won so betumi aka wo ka bi e wo mu e no drop comment na nyome nyina atumi akoso ye e da nwumei dwumadi ba be no ano odin papa sansen bebre e na akoso e wo Ghana hanom over the weekends no nsema hudu bebre fofia ntwata am be dwaya ba mo over the weekends na your former first lady Nana Kuredo Aygeman Rawlings watwa nananom e won sie do o hwe ne biography a ne papa edi titiban e wo ndisi mu emu na Yakopo ya adoma okonya ne kunu a friend flight Lieutenant General Rawlings ono so ebegura mu a ono so boy e ma eye ene NDC aye krabehwe enti e ba se the history of NDC a Nana Kuredo Aygeman Rawlings odi mu atetiman pa na Yakopo timi atene safre na ebegura mu just for ka edi ma eye ma bebre pa ye hwe ene kware obetumi afaso a obetumi aboa ma me a wotumi akoyi ye betumi enya ne nam sini ama ne manyina tumi akoso ye bedi nkobo over the weekends no na a parliament resume ye na o masa reintroduce eye LGBT++ no so e wo parliament say na nyama siko ye bedi nkobo okọ eye kumase so a bantema police officer bia otumi kun ye o sutu no to say ya sentenced no imprisonment and also ye bedi nkomo we ni afoforo bebre na ebedi nkomo na be live here on 4 Stars Radio 4 Star TV me ni afiri refiri an me twa ho ne kwadi abo afokra to ba ye ba ye beto so na ko be bia ye ba sisi a
I don't look like what I have been.
Hello.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti say.
Boko now so.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now so.
Nyame adom me pagana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se wobetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche nom de abremia enka mani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abrel. You.
Enti no o de kekani nyina abom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why. Matter. Ene bye.
Hey, Kewo, they be a front tarwa, so and then if a bunch in a body free Ghana, Bremediasem.
Akuya ma figure na aduane ba wonim say US answer de edin so be nya Ghana aduane ato.
O de krom ha say what ha kwa, enti ne ekoso wo hanom nyina onte ye. Say manimi we na twam. Ya de Ghana ba US abrochima mu hanom say Charlotte Way Tropical Market. Obenya nnuane bi te say enwo, mackerel ahoro nyina abenkwan a ye de agu chance mu eno so benya bi wo ho. Eye magi, sardine ahoro, bayere, bode, potato, brodo, enyadoa, emu, gari, wele, prekese, beans, ebro, toast, milo, kokonte, momo, ne krampo no. Upebia, ubenya bi wo Charlotte Way.
Edina uboy na mahu baby kro. We na madam fu bi di ho adanse de kire me no. Yes, omoton African way nyina.
Anne, sawadam fu ni di ho adanse e kire o de anaye no kretrodo, omotonton African way GT pentoma, aye de apempa me ma shirt kama e de apam manta de eye dress, skirt, kawa, sandal, shoes, slippers, any coat omutimi sha ko office, any baby bia nyina. Charlotte Way Tropical Market e tonton bi wo ho no. Ahwene e so de beto sisi ana de beto sa na so de beto 9 po ne Charlotte Way tonton bi wo ho no. Hwehwe ye kira kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street, number C, Lawrenceville, Georgia 30046. Fryer wa telephone number we so 678-682-3577. Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
You and just your grace, you have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way.
Okay, yamuakwaba biom edeba 4 stars radio. Me na so asana kese nkoma bo afo awaso we asenese fa jimene family Charlotte Way Tropical Market. Eba na Ghana nneoma dia uwremu a aduane bia obenya bi wo ho no msanse wo amano na ompe aduane a enya woda onse omwan Ghana de aduane e de pa eti do pe aduane bia ye Ghana aduane dia bi ba ko pa betima kanfo ama no e Charlotte Way Tropical Market ko de ko pe aduane papa na ontumi nya bi na nneoma yina entumi nkoso ma me Charlotte nneoma de ano odin pa ti mese na makanfo Charlotte Way Tropical Market e dia ma okopie mu aduane bia opebia no obetimi anya ama bibia atimi akoso one be pacho obetimi afre ma Charlotte e wa ahomatofo a ye de tu dwa no so na nso wotimi akopebi na bibia atimi akoso. Okay, yawram anyume ye ne mpanifo ababedi nkomo over the weekend since medical catch no ma me Konadu Aygeman Rawlings botimi atwa na nanom ewo ensiedo nyankopon emfa ne kra ensie pa sanse ya mpanifo se ya so makonim na me no nim de oye ena oye emanema ma me ko babejafo na me no mini nkomo me hese ofaya wa homa no so a ofaya wote enka emo adwo emo akwa abakwanson koso edeba 4 stars radio 4 stars TV Atlanta Georgia US of A and then Ghana bibia bokode
Nyame boko na mso
Ebenezer baby odi abedrani good me tun kasi ya na mani age pa mani age nyankopon chira pa mamenko eja asafo aka ho dadi ke bese achia akwaba
yaja na design
Erodi nyankopon adawro ma oda so kwekwaye mu na bibia bokode
nyame adom stadium na me de wo so so fu nyame ne hene
Oye di jira
wa paja ayi asafu ni wa ya de pa nyame so
asana ke otu nyankopon ila se mamenko maami ama ho na me se metimi enya maami ama oti en ka ye ho akwa ma bibia bokode Mami ama link de wa no but I think say we nyan connect I think say we mute no ho So yeah, started with the program no. Subsequent times ahead of us no. Mami amaba na yede no akọ emframo mu. First of all, yenko na yenhwe na nakredu Aygeman Rawlings emra ofiri mu no okọ abusuafie ne penifo tenase ene de wa no ambassador a opinion na otedwa mu no ode nsam kakra bi atudwa yenko tie ba.
Form, she went round greeting everybody. And then we dispersed. In the early hours of yesterday, however, as the Nato explained to me when she beckoned me to come, she felt rather unwell and was, as it were, right to the Rich Hospital, which is very close to her residence. The doctors there did their best.
Okay, na opinion no jina animu a emra yede na nakredu Aygeman Rawlings former first lady call Rich Hospital a fofi antwata na yedwa ba mo no de kosi no yakopon fa ne crancy enti eno na first topic a yedi hu komo enanimre live here on 4 Stars Radio 4 Star TV US of A Atlanta Georgia. Mpedimfo no aye krado ayenko omonchen na ye ne omudi nkomo we Ghana enye NDC enye MPP do say ofri eye NDC mu but eye national funua ababeto no ma yentimi empolitize no etino mame ko eye eja asafo akwa honom na ene ni nkomo eja over the weekend Ghana ye slogan yanti asem de maame na nakredu Aygeman Rawlings we timi atwa nananom ewo nsie do yentio
Yeah, when you're automatic.
bete won ka loud and clear.
You know, so would be a mere 70 can, I'm to look for a mere 70 can say, what the all the can work, a year, Jima. And all the can work the calm and rest. GIME.
Okay.
You know, I'm in the way, and ran up or now, okay, the company, I'm supposed to say, the BBI, but she near past the Bama. And you know, you're the young masses of my many people, little Yalda. Flash, you know, a Yasidana was the Yamia. And to go with me, the hot bread and son and Yamia. And she, I am so proud of that woman. I like the way you started the whole thing, say, young politicized, you know, and I appreciate that. So, Nana Yasantua, if you are Mamma, emulate, say,
Okay.
very powerful. And you know, the man, Yako, the Baba, the Baba, only politics in the about million over. And let's say now for my Ghana, not with the Abusiano, to be saying, I mean, so now for me, the man was your mom, the woman who you are this anymore. When you are for president to come of Florida, who is here. Somebody Yame Akabai, Akatawa, so them rubbish. Only who was near me, Bible Quaka in Yanka, in this near Kunapo. If you want to say, I mean, maybe I can be out. Yami betre. Nti kakra mechanics here.
Okay. Ya beda say mamen ko ofaya honom. Ofaya. What ye nka breach ya bo. Nsebe na wasa woka.
Okay. Thank you very much. And chair the committee, me co-panel. Committee, I see you for you now, with your move, yeah. Oh, answer me there, Andy. Mete, asem no me you are who your papa, but the bear can, the bear. They say there is time to, there is time to be born and there is time to also die or go. And now, we share my Rawlings my fans say what some Ghana pioneer DC per se the whole country was Ghana and our Bobra were contributing a lot to the development of our country. Or a pillar NDC and is also a pillar as leaders are all the time in the history of Ghana.
Okay.
And then under the Fourth Republic, especially under the Fourth Republic, we are contributing a lot because we share the time Rawlings came into the limelight from the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, Sadeba,
Mm-hmm.
PNDC, the December women
Mm.
movement.
Okay.
Saba Mayeba 92 beko democracy. Yebeto about constitutional rule. Emma Rawlings be winning a second term in government. She played a major role in supporting Rawlings. Obama making sure that Rawlings are successful. And Rawlings per se, as we can say, Mami Kwame Mamingo is Rawlings has done a lot for our country. All sectors of governance, Rawlings have contributed a lot. And I'm having so no. Me, to be honest with you, I said I was like in class 4 or 5 or something. The least I said 4 or 5. Said you are 10 out and I'm up to now. And now what the thing you be kind always. Minim say why there is no village in Ghana. Mami waiting for the whole country. Be part no. After ni eba be yeden. Enka Ghana ho.
Mm.
Bia say ho na be kan say because Chama now all years and the 31st December women.
Movement.
Omubutu
Okay. Sure.
every village, Egadam, mana ni ano oye. Ona sina, wahu gari processing machine.
Mm.
Na wa donate ama manu that time no gari o machine. Womu ni machine a omu de ye gari no. Na omu ye no local way. But
That's
ọmụ
right.
tìmí process brẹ ọmụ machine àti ẹsẹ ọmụ kọfa bànchì ní fìlẹ̀ fún mu a ọmụ bẹkọ akọ yam wọ ọdẹ bẹkọ ọfìdíẹ nso ní yà yam na ẹtìmí a process ẹyí ní ntẹm. She did a lot. Nti ọkọ all over the country. Ní nyinaa nso ẹbùsì yẹ ẹma aduane bẹbu yẹ because garri is one of our staple foods. Yẹ di paa tiwu de students nkura mpo. Nti ẹma a lot of people tìmí nya kwan go into the production of garri. From that time now we're sending involve women no yen yema bebre. It is one of the I may say I can put it this way say she's one of the first ladies Mefan say she has achieved all first ladies have achieved but cannot be left out because
Cannot
there
get
is
any
no
exceptional.
village in Ghana exceptional thank you there's no
Okay.
village in Ghana to not do find the water. There should be some development. There should be something going on. Organizing the women, organizing not the BBA organizing not the BBA area na wakono. Any idea munya in your as you grow up or as you develop, you are providing. These are some of the things I saw about it. The fact out along the side, will be breaking from the NDC, but still, he will be remembered as a pillar and for founding fathers, founding leaders of the political party, and at the same time, one of the key members or leaders of what of Republic Oma contributing generally to the welfare and well-being of Ghanaians. Because I share Rawlings say but there is one particular thing that Rawlings Ghana Nibia rural electrification. Rawlings time or born who body answer obe make sure say nkurasifo ne nkuromufo omomo krom see omomo nkurasi nyina benya the same livelihood at least enye to the same level krana at least most of them enjoy bibi and now Rawlings entina electricity akwa kura bia say at least almost nya pure water yeah me say pure water sorry ice water no me to fridge use certain social amenities new through Rawlings you know nkurase na benya like sometimes you travel out me western region baby ube ko nkurase koko asikura near the light pole you to the light pole afamu ama light your so koko na se ko eso no na sa near we nyina ndi na ni ho so they say he made sure say everybody in the country no also enjoy some kind of better condition be right one.
National cake also be a
Thank you very much. Konadu was also a pillar behind him. That's why he was
Okay.
successful. And you know, Mamino de Oyopia, you be kind of forever. It's nobody that we remember like Kwame Nkrumah, we left the scene and we remember him as today. Konadu is also one of them. Because in fact, the contribution to our country, you know, I may say it's unprecedented. Yes, yɛntumi ka ɛma ne wie ɛnɛ aka me wɔ kamfa no nti nyame fa ne kyerɛ nsie ɛma yɛ na tam no tu a nim sɛ the whole Ghana ɛna ɛbɛ rise up na yɛakɔpɛ baabi pa de na akɔhyɛ. Thank you.
Okay. Yɛbɛda ase mpanyinfoɔ ɛka nsɛm sɛ ɛgya bi wu a ɛgya bi te ase yɛnhwɛ ɛmma a ɔmo Ghana hanom hwan na wobɛtumi ahunu na watage ne sɛ Samria na Konadu Aygeman Rawlings ne hɔ nom obɛtumi a replace no. Hello fire.
Hello. Question.
Yeah. Na me busa sɛ Samria na Konadu hɔ yi ɛwɔ sɛ make sure sɛ legacy a watumi apɛvi ato hɔ nom no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi nya replacement sɛ de bɛnkyiri ma ɔmo ba no so no ɔmbɛtumi atu saa na ma no na yɛahwɛ kwan yɛbɛtumi afa so a Ghana bɛtumi nyina akɔ san sɛ obi pɛvi da legacy na ɛni kwan sɛ yɛma no go free anaasɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyera hwan na wo feel sɛ Nana Konadu hɔ no ɔbɛtumi replace no.
Oh, thank you very much. I find that currently the lady of the land is also doing similar things by way of forming a Lordina Foundation.
Lordina, okay.
So yeah, Mama Lordina, on form foundation or the bois and a man in near my special village, the new Akosi hospital, be a maternity ward. No, are presenting and also are providing a near area and omo in the beer, omo betro money. And I think that Lordina is also walking through the same footsteps of Nana Konadu Aygeman Rawlings. With as time goes on, I think that Obele stay up, no reach out to the whole country. Because the first round of President Mahama's governance or started a foundation, Emma probably my Companache hospital near the cry. But as now, as it stands, he's trying to expand it. Currently, America have a year towards a foundation. I mean, himself, was again sending it to the whole country. Said they could not do a year some time ago during the 31st December. Or she's ever ready to step into the shoes of Nana Konadu Aygeman Rawlings as he has gone away. Now, my member will chat to anti Misano make way na me way. That means later as I keep on growing, I mean I see then revolution continues. Revolution continues. That time now no man or call no mobile. Now me later when I was schooling I mean there and I mean what revolution that time now we didn't know. Now that is why as I was going up, I mean the revolution simply means what? It changed better. And that is what Onene Kununo stood for. That was the ambition of Rawlings. A change for the better. Because time Rawlings is Ghana City Pansam. Not Ghana, Ghana Yajin, The Rawlings and bar and fast change in and bar. And by this Diana Amatogo. Diana view what they are here. And the sound now almost to that time na year 29 years here. And the as I was growing up, this for me to this process and I mean revolution means change for the better. Into
Okay.
Rawlings who said and you imagine some guys at time now. Yeah, my minimum best or a costa line. No man could milk, upe milk, I just all costa line, upe sugar, all costa line. Yeah, just all costa line, and when you be out. Meanwhile, no, it shouldn't be so. So they are there. There were a lot of things going on, malfeasance, corruption, and all in governance. And Rawlings said, no, let me come and stand in for my people. There should be a change for the better of Mother Ghana. And that is exactly what he did. Revolution continues. Revolution continues. They needed a change, a right, another, a correct direction of our country. People in it, they live good. And Yama Beko Yamae. And it will be Torino or Caster Rawlings say, I buy a one tear, so I pay Yama back. The person is diverting. I tell that Andy, Unam car, Udika, Nam car, Quine, so I Haneko. Now I get into the bush. That is what.
Okay.
So who's a big cancer Rawlings if I want by year? Now, this is the explanation. That Andy, who drive the Kwan and the high court straight. Now, what the daddy what? As dear you can't make a kosher bush. Anybody who
And your friend Apia way.
thank you very much, a friend happy way. Until the total distance of Rawlings coming, the uprising of 1979, which Rawlings came June 4th, 1979, was to change the country from a wrong direction to the right one. And it's exactly what he did. Through Rawlings, and I didn't know how to say it, and the Abenya Fourth Republic, as Mudiaba, ye tutu aba, president, we ban Obama, NDC, or no other party, what NDC, at the public Ghana, Yasa, Puaso, Yasa, who share through the NDC. We Kwame Nkrumah, there is no political party Awatum and Ghana change NDC, which was founded by Chama Rawlings and Nana Konadu Aygeman Rawlings. And you know, thank you for me anyway there. In the history of Ghana, they are one of the pillars of our, especially of. Thank you.
Okay. Me da se. Mame ko eja asafo aka honom na me musa no. Eja why brotherhood volunteer ma ho nsam de e say ne be ka say wona o ya ambassador yen hwe na Konadu Aygeman Rawlings wa free mu oba be na o hwe obetimi a replace no na nkae dum a waye agu honom no obetimi a follow no.
Well, Andy, I'm not going to politicize anything. In the first place, opportunity Mame Konadu Aygeman Rawlings enya free Nikono. I don't think say a man what Ghana no say obi enya sa opportunity no.
Okay.
And no, just hoping say Mami Efrim in the way we are going to say a farewell to her no will generate future women to come either to continue what she did and now say obi so make me a fat direction be now also they making itself popular. But what I can say is say a million of our because I know political too much. I don't want to go there today. I mean hinting at former President Rawlings, when he was a military man, he came to do what CIA. And they said, oh, cap praises, let's be very cautious because of our come too much. Want to which I don't want it today. Let me say this. Women are very, very brilliant than men. I'm number one. when a woman opportunity will utilize the opportunity well for generations yet to be born. Ghana amamura aye basa se si aye timu nyina no. I will blame men like me. I'm a man. But for buying opportunity, the way we utilize opportunity, is very brilliant. So, mommy, I cannot say no. When your opportunity, no, what you mean, back to the dim light, and you see opportunity, no, wisely. But to be say, Obama, your president, and Nanka, Nikunu, and back it, Nila, and can you bet it, now to be Sabe, one first Uncle Pema, Akushibra, and in a Ghana, it is any at least, and I'm you. They're going to see why. Sure, Mammy, as I see, I'm here to myself for me. Can you cross free honor? Mammy, when you're Basabato. Maintain Papa no a free muka and go your mampa, you know, free move, and I can walk. What is young Japan? Hey, no way you no way you say, no way you say. Then Mammy, let's set example so your bar with Nimuyansa. No way for a legacy. I'm proud of it because my answer now what message where Mrs. I'm quite my park rest area be and I make casa because my meno value and that's how can become me muscle. And the woman is I'm so proud of share Sanka Berman in your opportunity. So amazing kakano and can my a daily dinusu but my meno sorry deny 31st women's movement with knowledge aye amana abedrunia abedra nyamiato no nsafre. And one thing is I heard say and who is say no be beka say ani kunu say ma me no kra na ma ni kunu take actions bi a it tells me say women are great and they are very brilliant. So we omampanyi na we yiri timi and women I'm so proud of women. And the mama na me respect the woman it has been elevated because mama no what say or your ba more ba and this Ghana say see and you know be I'm just sitting back now me say after mami say me see the can what free mo na kwan ye be so na ye jano kwan will tell women another step to be taken but I'm so proud of women no matter what any says many fi ma nyame abɔ mu na deɛ mɛsrɛ wɔ mu ne sɛ ɛkwa wɔ mu nam so no wɔ mu nkɔ na ɔmu ɛma me proud of them days ahead of me because ɛma ɛyɛfoɔ and everything you can't get the person to be 100%. But see, I said, among the organ, I said, evaluate a man in Mema, me number one. I call for a sissy for, ye would be for, Pessamin Kumia, Mammy, 31st December Women's Movement, a master and a young Sira woman, a member of my class war, and some men I want to from Emma, and some who Sabi Manusu Sumato, and Quasia, Anna, you do a man up, how many will be a bit. And you know, what my prayer is, and say, Yame, and Kenya, or baby, not Obano, sorry, not man. But only, I'm sorry, only Ghana, man. Because in Yana, I asked to was sorry, Mamma, Sabbath, me a bema, you don't go say, my men pass it. But Obabasia treat you, or could you, Ghana, man? Sansuna, the not could say a whole lot, but almost 1 year, crown. And then what you know, the movement, and you know, what I would say is, let's acknowledge her. Now, you say farewell to her because the offer your job economy was something can knock it out. What was saying about Fourth Republic initiative, when we initiated Republic, what crazy would be somebody also can counter allegate, but I'm not here to do that today. What was there when there was a coup? Minkasa say, and I'll keep on saying this. How many Kalabu had the power? I am parcel of it. Me say, Rawlings regime, that is where money was easy to be. And young Meka, the Mamina, I won't hear Bohuban yet, or be a Mamonia Kahuban. And to myself, I say, we don't need to go there today. Let's leave politics aside. Come on, I am pet, Mamina, when you're funny currency. None a cheap and yen because me cover the chatto. Mamma Kunu, when you know, everybody sees even political party of your who praises the Rawlings from it. Rawlings cursed that political party. And I'm giving you this prophecy of marginal America statistically. Party now, you sit down. One day, you say, hey, man, be kind. That political party, Rawlings cursed political. Mamia, and nobody didn't know. Mamma, sin who political party. No. It needs to be acknowledged. That woman, see a president, you remember, see about politics. That woman, we are not going to praise her against the ruling party now. Maybe it's a Busia for I could see a Mampany, but a member of that political party. Let's make it straight. That woman became of a political party, and that's why I'm proud of her. You them the best here.
Okay. Yeah, but that's a pa and also WhatsApp mission in the live here on Four Stars Radio US of A, Atlanta, Georgia, Lawrenceville. Bien yes, second topic, so we share a year and I don't quite reaching one. And case in the bar near Sono, a soro, near Jagu form, near share expectations, send I be saying near my quite the bit me up pushing your room. I may be at me also. Over here, oh my Ghana, the tradition, a Christian religion, traditionalist, and then Muslim. We share calculations, ne, we share Nyoma ya toward Masat now. Ghana 85% NJ LGBTQ++ and to move. Na another da kwa kufuado meso na obupushi this bill echo parliament asat na ayedi nkomo wo hwe politicians no both MPP NDC omo che se bill no kra kwa kwoto akufuado table so ne mpon ka beso wa kwa hwem na watumi ahwe ahukwan a ebetumi aboa ma yatumi pass law no emunu na yeden pa ye but dio kwa ten dio ba ten do gina honum any atentrodo wo hwe de wa anyamasi kwa parliament side both minority and then majority na ho hakoye bibio hodom but last week in parliament resume here omasan I reintroduce the bill no again yenko tie majority side no in some of the tools so parliament house.
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker. Yesterday, we observed that some bills were advertised. They were the Property Rights of Spouses Bill, and then also the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill. And at conclave, we drew the attention of the Right Honorable Speaker to these two bills that were advertised. The clerk was there. I think you were also the Right Honorable Speaker. So when we drew the attention of the Speaker to the advertisement, he indicated that he did not recall approving that it should be advertised. And the clerk told me that he thought the bills had gone through the processes. But Speaker said, well, you have to bring me the evidence, because I don't recall approving that these two bills should be advertised. We indicated that we thought that the bills had been passed by this House already and had been sent to the presidency for assent. And so we didn't see the need to reconsider a bill that has already been passed by this House, waiting for presidential assent, unless the constitutional procedure for returning the bill to us is complied with by the president, for us to reconsider and then use our two-thirds majority to approve the bill, even if the presidency had some issues with it. So Speaker then actually instructed the clerk to reconsider his action. I believe it is in that spirit that today a table office did not advertise that bill. I recall that in relation to item 1, property rights of spouses bill, Speaker was actually more disposed towards that, because he did recall his decision on that particular one.
Okay, we end the course so our majority side. Time of say our parliament with a year parliament proceedings. Yenko da yenko tie a year minority side of the story.
Yes, Honorable Minority Leader, what do you have to say?
Mr. Speaker, we are in here to accord you every respect. We will assist you in this House. Mr. Speaker, we are in this political act together. And this thing happening today is posterity in action. I was there. I was there. We were in government. And our friends knew the views of stakeholders in the governance of this country on this matter. And they were clear in their ambush. Now, the chickens have come home to roost. They have come home. Please. Only yesterday, when we were raising this issue, Mr. Speaker, you were saying that the bill must pass. Now you are in government, you are in the hot seat. When the IMF, the World Bank, IPU threatening, you are now running away, you are saying procedure. Which mistake? There was nothing administratively in error. I dare say for the records. You force LGBT on the throat of the Akufo-Addo government. Today, you don't want LGBT. You would want it. Mube pepa. Mube pepa papa. You use it to win election. Now, when your stakeholders, the international community is warning you, you want to run away. Run to where?
Okay, it was funny that very day. Oh, share the one on your mic also. Parliament House one. Na anu pa. Now, yen can see a mind back. Na yen kwanya. Those days na Sam George. Na because only the person who lead this LGBT plus. And nyadi between us also. Ghana Hanum. He was emphasis on it, and then Obia applauding. Yentie. That time, Sam George Kasai.
You know, that's a misconception that's been put out. And I listened to that full BBC interview. President Mahama has been clear that he will sign that bill, and he has no option than to sign that bill. President Mahama will know no peace from Sam George until he signs that bill. And he himself has said that to the clergy, that as a Christian, as a member of the Assemblies of God Church, he will sign that bill. What the president said to the BBC was in response to why President Akufo-Addo has not signed the bill. And he said to them, look, what you, President Akufo-Addo, should have done, instead of rejecting service of the bill, was to have received the bill, stated what his displeasure is with the bill, which is what the Constitution says. The Constitution in Article 1067, President Mahama, in his response to the BBC, was referring to the Constitution of Ghana. Article 1067 says that when he gets to the president, he must within 14 days indicate whether he would sign or not sign.
So, President Enya bill now within the 14 days, I was say ultimate sign. We're in the 10th month of the year. What has happened? New so any questions amount for Ebusa Sam George, it's unprecedented. For right now, more power no. Give me the preventive for you people not signing that bill. We end politics, but more or less, as I say in BBA Jagu, some majority of all people, as I say, why silence on this bill? And just for him, I'm starting through Honomo. From this bill, I started here up to now. President Akufo-Addo, about 2020, up from that time now up to now, still bill in sign here. President John Dramani Mahama, already in campaign, so mobile sign it bill no. Some just quite I said, John Mahama has no option than to sign this bill. 10th month of the year, so the bill has not been signed. What is your bite on this story?
Yeah, Andy, what do you mean?
Me tell one kapa.
Okay. Sure. Maybe I may come over. That year we told them in the come over. The current government ya wo Ghana no. Ama me give you a one yankupo mu ayekese papa. Ana asempia yaka ewo bi aselo. I am careful because it comes to pass.
Yeah, Omampanyina wati Ghana sisi ano debi a mekama ma ya no kase mempani no but onyame wode mre ya adwuma.
And what hello.
Eja pacho to us ye ton kapa.
And you will yame aye bia no. E ba betwem. Now, I'm not for any political party, and I don't have belief in any political party. But Senkame Wagana made for Banakamatoma Dr. Bawunya, because of the party, because of the man's level of intelligence. Sure, Omampany, Jina Hall, Eka, Sabe, no one. Also, when you notice the what chat, he cares. Of Pasako, or Pasabisi, than them. Sure. Current parliamentary one
says that when he gets to the president, he must within 14 days indicate whether he would sign or not sign. If he chooses not to sign, he then has to bring it back to parliament and then states in parliament.
Okay, now your network no AD here more kakra, but we back again. Ejambacho utemeka. Of your utemeka.
Yeah, me too, Kapa.
Okay, of your to us say Jan network no I be on to oba na ye de no aka ho biom. LGBT plus yes I reintroduce no e parliament. Mpacho yentio.
Okay, thank you very much. LGBTQ, they say, ya come once a man. Now, some majority leader in China. And no just say be a NDC form per se, be sign a bill. Or just say, Bill, yeah, the Abahada, ama ya to what they are saying. I can't say president to send it to a yina, I could anye. Mahama so etu kwan kwa yi no or say there is why do you want to know president? Why is it that a bill no won't say so statement who said because of this and I mean person sign bill well and as I near my this is the reason why so but one one you just decided not to sign it's not just say silence means consent just say muji tum say mu person LGBT no heading equals to mine because already no but your mind on air Andy hello
Ofa, as dedi kakra nti ana ma mute ni kakra.
okay make that
Yeah, sure.
okay good already no yen nyina nim say time akukwa do call land there ye bisa na about LGBT why obi anim question answer or the mind because say you through mountain pressure there wouldn't be anything like they will allow it to be to that was the answer he gave instead of saying say no this is why the youth man pressure yebe man amanakoso and nothing on one side because he's in favor of it. So what they say, the bill I had about parliament that the Amaya Giatuma, I didn't think yes, I the same bill, the Abba. That's what the majority leader no, and the concern about it. And your bill I have young farm parliament at the floor. And the Abba to say, yeah, to say, President, I send your signature. Keke.
Ofa, ya make okay. Eja, what me can to aso yem so for network no.
Oh, na otimika.
Bete won kapa nti to aso mame.
Okay, unfortunately, me nim baby a otiko see and this a kwan wo mu de ma me start enka de na
Start
meka no.
mame.
Dem pese meka nyina ne say parliament ya ye wo Ghana sisi ya no. Ya na ye ka no fi kasam say dodo saka. Na ye wo kiti wisi and that's what we are experiencing. Now the current government ya wo Ghana no ama me gidie wo me nyankopon mu eso papa. Na me wo nidaso wo nyankopon mu. Na wiase nso de meka che ye mpanimfo wo mu subsequently wo mu banyina aya wo mu nya careful emra wo mu ye campaign de wo mu beka no se wudi nukura enukura no bedi wani bedi wachi ubenkum ni nifa nkuntumbo so a wo betwa na bedi wani likewise omampanyina wote Ghana sisi a emra bo ne emeka mepa Ghana fo acha say sa time na wo ka so oba wo be sign sa bill no ana no obo omampanyini dada kwa adu ye wono anko asan no emra megina Ghana fo anim in shame no onka say wo pa ya chew because gay and lesbian no papa no wontimi nya ho hwe why because there were political implications and the ultimate
Bete won kapa eja to aso.
There were political implications and the answer now be babontin now be kasa no you're very careful because a biblical concept na sisi edi ho asem no onyame kan se mre no e be kwa wie ya eni ma bi se ye be hu no and we are seeing it and I'm so proud se ma hu bi e wo Ghana Minister of Information no nia esono no emu odu papa e wo sa gay and lesbian na no a wo kasa no ono so mra Ghana for no maka say hey say na me nim say sa na amamu otie na say me bad mamu say nipa bia nanso wo ho that politician dey were politically sickler say abaya tiswe yi sesi a egu a na yo sa Minister of Information na I don't know why hey yeah the bia me bisa say Dr. Spiogabra why current party na omampanyin fi mu monko pat Dr. Spiogabra Chow no meta papa dachi na won fa nimdie bi enkan de omu no because near yehu sesi ane de se no ne de kwade a 4 years to come no se yankaya nsu a yebeka ne esirisia because nyame or kasa nyame me for instance me who say nyame there is a living God and the message say omampanyin otisu sesi ano efri na ko hwe ne kasa ye because near waka ye bia no etia the previous government is hunting him today and amedima no ba wie no majority leader now or parliament should bow down in shame onye politically equipped politically shallow minded in politics because the political future na make minim ne way be minim but politically mama who say we minded politically because kasa wakaya no kama na wo opposition sa na wakaya na American say nia atwam nura no ye obia hunu even if anopa besi sam ne ye kasa nia asie bia obia hunu bedie we anim obia hunu omo trust na omo and divert wo attention politically na omo pursue a course a that ebia na obi afiri mu se de na Konadu Aygeman Rawlings afiri mu se si ai na ye nyina ya tuntum no omo political journey no ebeye awerekuo ndi and the American say and say me dem two say am hwade politically about the current government. Now if I can say it it's a scam. Me that's it. I don't cry. I don't hear. And you also
Eja utemeka.
yeah, me too, but me friends I want it. Now, me just an
Sorry. Yeah, but you can people are saying say because of say omanpanyin ehia international support to be enti dem want to be ascended the law no. Those people no, do you agree with those people?
Yes, 100%. She okay say Obana no opeso yo wampanyin wo American ba Ghana o kan say me. She die ekoso wo wiase nyina no. Se si e wo Bible mo, aman be sori aman so. Ye hunu ye si ema ni ema ni mema betu anamo se si ye hunu. Enti no politically menka say nipa nyo political atmosphere no a detective ama the current government because let me tell you onyame wo ye onyame o hwe wo mo sa tibia no mu no wo mo di sa ekuo na chi no masa wo mo wo sika papa o menka
Beto won kapa ja
ana wo mo ye very influential because Bible no kan enti se si a ne ye hunu no ye be hunu manya eno mampanyina wo tiso sesi an wo de ne sakoka abrewa tashwa so bedio se woni o obedi na eme eyeme yeah, I'm on penny so didn't near to sa information minister no. Information minister no, politically were shallow minded too. What kasa free na no on minu who won team. Here Nana Akufo-Addo wo ho no. I'm not his spokesperson. Wo hunu say Sadia na yeka no politicized. Omampanyini dada say sama yeka gay and lesbian na yeka no political influence. Enunti na wo bu amaya oba betra so sese ko omo tie konwa so se ano na Akufo-Addo minim ni trimo ya madwene na medeka wo sumo mo fidie na fidie na abayi wo mu no. Omampanyini antwe ne ho ansan. No one may cast and probably answer Ghana say we are sorry because no news is our secret law. And that's the government, you know. You can say idea a bone. Or only any funya because gay and lesbian somebody can will influence papa and yet Ghana and we are seeing na. And nunti some cramate is here so man penina or Tigana Siciano. Ni yonku kra e was a crunum. And this is your man in Sako Cambrewa, Metan Biana Amani Tashua.
O Kanesana, only evidence be Wadauma. He is a sitting president, and then you have no evidence for all cancer Wadauma. Just like Mammy.
Hey, one major political platform so say. So what ba Sadian will be chairman and Akufo-Addo and sign. The man said it, and am I lying?
So,
what are you saying?
So when you are saying, sir, ne partner be an be a woman, and no evidence be a.
Hey, Papa no, Masa, Papa no, Oba Ghana, Obia Boni dini, because in Yame, Upa young
evidence.
Speeches, young Gongo, Papa ni dini.
Evidence. If you say so, yes, Osasakuma and Wajum, what I say, a Jasamna Wokano, you should know, say. Based on evidence.
Papa no, listen. So what person wunya evidence? Go to your records, go to Ghana state radio station there, you will see.
Somebody came on was station beer. You should like open up. Because the people that can then refer back to station.
Would we a media personality. Se makana se winyinia go and do your research.
So there all can be a media personality for you. If you have that in any media house be
I don't have
concrete story.
Listen. I don't have person's name. And I said person when you didn't call me more. I am in America.
But okay.
Minimum say Omampanyina or Tigana. Minimum say Omampanyina or Tigana. What's winning? So young Kubia or Bagana, and it was everywhere during the campaign. You know it. What are you talking about? And to the ambassador, what you say? So who win more? And you miss me that on radio. So I'm not going to know what I'm doing.
Men can't wait an evidence. What I say? So can when someone no one based on evidence ya wo and then someone can then yeah refer back to it because if you say media house abodia definitely me too
when baby am no kasa free when baby am wo
exactly
your freedom of speech. Let me tell you this, be very very wise. Your freedom of speech. But any speech is none cover freedom of speech. And to be very careful. Say kasa. Now you have freedom of speech. At times when I come on this line, I talk inverted commas begin and close. I'm not here to mention names. If you don't believe what I'm saying here, you can criticize me. Go and do the research. Next week, you see what I say and see that. But so you keep it for yourself. That is radio.
Mate.
They say our internet. Your internet. We be to fabricate media to until if what I'm saying will be the fabrication. I'm talking about it. You as a media personality. Me, I'm not a media personality. And you also say Yeah, program you will say go and do research. That is your duty to find the
It's
seven one.
the
names are
me
there.
who
You know
say
the
now
names.
can. That is why I was coming in.
And yeah, kona penalty.
Mate.
Yeah, or any background America ha
Okay.
or American, but because freedom of speech has got limitations, I'm not going to call anybody's name. So I
Okay.
can't tell say Kobisa Daddy K or I can't tell. And you know, Masa and penny for Ghana penny for mommy and you're careful the way we talk. Say you're careful, na kasa, na kasa in a proverbial way. Na ye bare chested. Say the information minister Kaso Obama or Mampenino teaches us 2 weeks to sign. That information minister should bow down in shame and in tears. Where you're
Okay.
politically shallow-minded, Medase.
But that's a pass. One so what the one who di sem betu dwa. Ghana for unity opinion well noted. Mama call a year of fire honum. Of fire. Yes, started from wo honum but not networking no. Eh, wada ma to aso mame.
Okay. I mean, it's start here, but we to see the bit and the running to the estimate was what you want. It says, we majority leader now, some man who work now. It's not fair like NDC president, but that name of people for two or three and say, a bill I had about parliament, I in I get yeah, my pressure on sign at one time. It's a new bill, and it's not a bill I ain't can want them yet. Until like there's no need reintroducing it. It is in the system already. And I had the former president, one sign. What they are saying. And now President Mahama call interview granting not person what he straight him or person obita say Sam George straight him. The one time crash state will reason you say that A B C D in a main sign. What they are saying. But when from the look of things, it's like Uncle Tony table to cry. And the way crowd a silent group content.
Issues. I mean, if
The MPP for no, or my jeans are there no more yet. Omu say omu jitu. Omu pese ye practice LGBTQ no Ghana. And evidence for her because I could do the first time UK interview about it. The answer or the mind. Okay, the paper says a youth to mount pressure. Omu bibi any wo game ama abaso. The answer o my no. But don't forget the President Mahama. Your interview President Mahama was I way to that. And am I on air? Andy, am I on air? Hello. Oh,
You are loud and clear.
me okay. Thank you. So, okay, during Atamel's time, you interview Atamel on this. Atamel said that UK for can say that Atamel and Jen Tumwa, woman my escape you. Atamel cat from Mutomu, because GBT Wana, or begin to Mama Mupo Musika, or declare no playing MOB at you. Mahama time, the same thing, almost bitter no, also on G because of them. Obiara si to dua obiara si to pay interest ade mi di to akukwa do nkwa de okoye no ye bi ta say you to do mountain pressure ye be ebe ba so I don't say nipa no or interested or is interested or interested
But
silent
of
group
you
consent
being opposition
so say
leader now, such is happening, you know. Now who you soon as a campaign message out the buy. Now was spending 10 good months on your regime. What is
oh
preventing you for signing the bill?
people that time na no na ye campaign winning election yeah no na let me just refute that thing completely. Yenye LGBT na NDC di yɛ Mahama di yɛ campaign di win election. Ɛyɛ ɔmo aban fún na ɔmo de ba yɛ korɔ no aban a yɛn wu bi da history of Ghana using left right and center to enrich themselves. Ɔmo abɛ wia yɛ
But NDC
yɛ
campaign, you
de
know, LGBT plus was part of it.
na o deɛ meba me sɛ meba ho andi
Okay.
LGBT yɛ part of Ghana. Yɛde ke Andy. and yeah, no need winning election. It was just a section of it, a campaign this thing. And look like we were saying say Muhammad the main concern about it is say Chris as ukra ukatre in your premise before a better ukra. Christian in Ghana doesn't they frown on LGBT. Muslims frown on LGBT. Even the Islamic traditional religion, almost frown it. And the three religions now are practicing in Ghana. We are frowning on LGBTQ. And the Christians were Muslims traditional religion or mature there. And what was preventing Akufo to say, would there when you know there be now mom to and you to mountain better so what they are saying. And no president Mahama so they are and you know or no one can sign the bill no but what I'm saying is say yeah the bill now bad it at the about parliament yeah come what them I'm an president yeah can come and or appending the signature or sending the signature tina one yet penny point silence means consent. So who say the another say who jitum na dey kura who answer who the man or UK extra say who jitum akupado or say practice use that because the first president Atamus Ebisa no Tinepi said that be the UK for no tina my sika omo promotika ono one jitum what they are say Mahama so your interview no during the time ono to can the same thing and then unkunga de doctor to yesawa what is a youth to mount pressure there remember so not just who are interested and we all know that when we discuss the LGBT one of the campaign we need like they sponsor them and we stop with them and about Kukraba with the label and stuff near the normal dining with him so they were in bed with LGBTQ people in the UK everywhere in this world they sponsor them for their elections if the Abaya said they will go against them and the one who be na you know and you know and the Mahama Sama no can say country no ye nyina three religions no nyina ye frown it adenti na ye tell you ba who the who so won start who append your signature so that we kick away with it and here the law aba here see why be you say we who so won jintu let's say we interest wom and I people for na ye some who interest wom so what they are saying na answer all the power of the Mahama nkasa ada ye Mahama wankasa obeje LGBT atu wo Ghana da when he was president at the same so yeah for you na enya ade a ye LGBTQ ye nji to mu de nji to mu otena so what they say and as San
Okay.
George kire mu say Mahama but Akufo-Addo time Mahama say who say won sign it the reason why I who won sign the bill no, he never said anything quiet up to the time they left silence means consent and
Consent.
no more can see when you new bill for papa because he has come once them that so that yeah and yeah say could be they say you reintroduce bill no na embrama ho kwan sa the constitution there's a bill I introduce just that I enter was fair enough the mechanic say yeah or best fine so they say
Okay.
and na press and na ama but let it get to everybody say Bahama and yeah they are watching LGBT to win that and only to because what like I interviewed one president from 2012 to 2013 to 2016 yeah interview no but 13 if you clear after year Akufo-Addo dey was say pressure bar o media and no dey cause anything one time there is difference between Mahama and Akufo-Addo Baku can say
Okay.
yeah the pressure to no so better and at the same time yeah they are using to call parliament yeah just me dey on the table so one sign for and the man so dey emfa bibi anko to the table so yeah and enya build up in here dey ba ya better one them dada it is hanging in the air and parliament
Okay.
I introduce a young some family you for can one them but just one with difference no
Yeah, sure.
the entire Mahama buy here 9 months one time piano unless they reintroduce it to parliament and then sit on it on which I don't think that the constitution has it the constitution
But
will
but
provide
but
that
sir,
near the
we are concerned about
after
this
his team.
bill You shouldn't let heaven come down and kiss the earth. As one say, this bill is concerned about Ghanaian. Most sign if you want to man. I just say, obey okay, not gonna force one ton. And that's right. That's right.
And a parliament standing order.
That's right.
Bill now might be a parliament. It's the same deal, no, Embrana.
But dear Sam George Ekaya said President Eba within 14 days. Standing orders, and then a year constitution. Ebe to me, President within the 14 days, not to me signing your 10th month.
I say, standing order within 14 days. There be 14 days now. Some now work on. Maybe 14 days now. Some now work on it. Today, I put one to tell my idea. You man, yet man, or we did 2 months. Say and continue to 14 days now. One signing. And no, no, can one them. And yeah, he's not referring that to Mahama. Say, Mahama Baba 14 days to almost sign bill. No, or referring to Akufo-Addo say, tell my idea you command. Or one started within 14 days or better signing. One signing, I know having a reason for that. 14
but from the parliament standing orders, a bill, emergency bill, would take like 10 months. What do you say?
I don't know. That is time. Yo, as my coming, it happens under NPP regime.
That's right.
Mahama is not involved in this yet. Anything I can say, the upper house, you know that I can want them. Yet, liberty are there too. In the afternoon, it's a ABI back, Emma. Constitution man president for the same thing in plan. You can want them. You can who you are. That President Mahama here, you are signing.
Okay.
No people like that man is one time. Who be do you announce the book and I'm sign? Were you there when they were talking about it? It was not your impact what you say.
But Monamo here, major majority right now. What do you say? Major majority. If several customers sign BBR.
Simple. It is a bill I can ask them that idea. Omubaye, the Bebas are Omubaye, the Basa no Muyan Fire majority. The Beb was one signing or best signing. If the answer now, Mahama is not upgrade or is not saying you not sign the bill. But
that's
yet,
right.
Not the age, man. What do you say? Aha. I say, Yedi, Yibia by tax a UBI, I the other two. I had yet to start law. You are also buy. Or may I take it a salary to be and I can't want them.
Okay.
Now,